Three symbols you don't know. Great. Well, let's start. Well, gotta start somewhere. Some plants coming out of pots doesn't seem like the best way to grow a plant. Don't you have to have dirt? Something not something. This is the symbol we saw on the signpost. It probably means like a location of some sort. Me not find something. Me not. Okay, this isn't very helpful. And what you do notice is like this weird kind of delta symbol inside of the square, and then the same delta appears here as well. Let's see, what do we got down here? We have lots of places to check out. Let's go up here first. Okay, this looks like a lot of work. Let's come back. God is something you and me. What does God do? God probably... Oh, that's a lot of words. I don't know. God loved you and me. That would probably make sense. Unless he hates us. Maybe it's Satan or something. Who knows? Lots of places to explore, but let's go down here next. Oh man, okay. We're getting a little bit turned around. Let's just keep exploring, see what happens. So, okay, some plural symbol. Based on what's next to it, I'm gonna assume this is like a potion or something. The potion shop. Odd. I didn't take these people for a bunch of witches, but you know. Okay, this guy looks like he sells banjos. Instruments, perhaps. Instruments. Greetings. Me sell instruments? He's a shopkeeper after all. Sell instruments. You something. This is a different... Oh, okay. So you can see like this symbol is like... this symbol is like a D almost, and this is like a D, but it has like a little extra things next to it. When symbols are related, it usually means their meaning means something similar. I don't know what this means yet. I do realize I wrote instruments, not instrument. Doesn't really matter, but I am one for details. Let's see, we got something upstairs. We got one of these pushy carts we saw a second ago, but there was more down here I want to check out first. Walk into a plant, why don't we? Okay. Okay, this place sells keys. I like keys. Can you sell me a key? This looks like... This is that symbol again. That delta symbol. Oh, okay. Yes, this delta symbol appears a lot of places. So it appears here just on its own. We have one around a box, which probably denotes a location. And we have one with this thing, which we saw over there, but we don't know what that means. Did he sell pots, I presume? Because he's making a pot. So does this mean pot? I don't know how that relates to the other symbols, but we'll find out. You want a pot. Do I want a pot? Okay, so this is where things get a little bit tricky. Now, I actually do remember the solution to this part because it's a bit tricky, but let me walk you through it. So it makes sense to say this guy sells instruments, right? But if you actually pay attention to what he's doing, he's making a pot. He's not selling a pot. So maybe this doesn't mean sell, this means make, or create, I guess. You know what a thunder you may or may not have heard. So this would mean make here. Now this could mean pot, because there's pot in the picture, but this is the action. You can see like the hands in the picture and denote he's doing an action as opposed to actually the item itself. Now this little banjo thing here, we see right over here. So this guy must have the answer to the other two pieces. So he says he makes instruments. I guess that sort of makes sense, but maybe not. So I'm going to assume this could be this one, and the other one he has is this symbol. So I'm going to assume this is the other one here. There you go. So instrument, music, and make and create. I think make and create's the one I got held up on before. Like it makes sense to say this guy, he says he sells instruments, but no, these aren't just sellers. They also are creators, I suppose. They create the things they sell. I knew something in music. Interesting. Yeah, so that was like a process of elimination one there. So I guess this little one means music, and then the one with the little parentheses on the left is like instrument, because the instrument is and music are related. What do I want to hear? I don't want to hear music. You hear music? Maybe I like music? I don't know. Is he asking me if I like music, or is he just telling me you like music? I don't know. I guess what we could do here, we don't have to just have one symbol, of course. You can say slash like here slash like. So this either means here or like. Let's see something in the tree here, but we are short. Short man McGee. Okay, this is another example of like a puzzle type that's nothing to do with the actual main mechanic of the game. Again, not a huge fan of when games do this. This type of puzzle reminds me of a game called Rush Hour. Basically, you have like to get one item outside of the grid, but you have to move other items around. In that case, it was cars. Pretty fun game, actually. I recommend Rush Hour ASMR if you need some relaxation. Let's see, we need to move this down here. This is kind of tricky. I believe what we want to do is this, so you can get these down like this, and then we can move this one all the way over to here. Yeah, see, now we got a problem, right? We need to move this out of the way, which you can't do. Now we push that one. Move this over here like this. But we can see this doesn't actually move up far enough. Which means we have to move this one, but we can't move this one because this is in the way, and now this one's in the way, and yeah, this is how this type of puzzle works. I think I understand what we need to do, though. Let's move this down here. Let's move this over here. Maybe I don't understand what to do. Bear with. Okay, okay, now I get it. So you actually want to move this one over here. This one over here. Why am I saying this? You can see what I'm doing. Okay. So what I want to do actually is get this one on the bottom left. All the way over here, because you can kind of like tuck it away out of the way like that. And what we can do now is we can move all this up here. Now we can basically move everything out of the way and move that bottom right one over to the top left, or I'm sorry, the top right to the top left. This perspective is a bit weird. And now this one out of the way, we can just move these three out of the way as well, and we're golden. Have a rough execution of this puzzle, but fine. And again, this is a strange puzzle to throw in a game like this. I feel like that's just... I don't know. I feel like it's better to have, like... I guess we call them knowledge locks. Like... It's not like an actual physical locking key like we saw before. It's like you need to understand something about the game before you can proceed. Which game does well with the text. Like, sometimes you need to interact with a mechanism, but you don't understand the language it's written in. Oh, some text on the back. So, devotees seek God. And gods like humans. They like to hear humans. Okay, I think here's probably not correct, but we'll keep it around. Nothing new there. Let's proceed. Okay, I think we got a little bit turned around before, but I think I understand. We've been down there already. I think we loop back on ourselves. I do like these environments, how you can just kind of walk around and explore. Okay, we're back here again. Okay, so we've looped back on ourselves quite a bit. These guys are still doing their walk. Cardio is good. Okay, so I don't know what any of these words mean. Something to do with pots. There's a place where pots are. Yeah, let's check out this place next, I suppose. Long straightaway. And someone broke a hole in the wall again. Who keeps doing this? Oh, look at, we found another one of these terminal things. Weird dots. There's nobody to talk to. How lonely. And yeah, so this is basically like the fast warp of this game. So you can warp back to the first half of this floor if you want. Or first section, I should say. You know, before the stealth part. Ooh, this is a nice shot. I like these low camera angles. So this is, again, assume the box around me, that means like a location of some sort, but what is this place? I don't know. Well, I can guess, but the context, this is probably some kind of cemetery. You're seeking God? Then something comes to you. Okay, we haven't seen this symbol yet, have we? Oh, not something comes to you, you should go there, I think that means. So we want to go to whatever this place is. I don't know what that is. That symbol looks like the God symbol, right? So maybe it's like a church. No, I'm going to lock that in. Church. Some good deductive reasoning. Yeah, we're going to assume this place here. I believe this means this symbol is a cemetery. 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 And since this symbol is like that symbol and like this like line dot thing inside of a square, I'm going to assume the one without the square means something else. So if this cemetery is the location, then what does it represent? It's location of death. So church comes to you, you go to the church. We don't know what that word means. We're guessing it means come, but that may be incorrect. This is terrifying. God sees you in me. That's just as terrifying. I'm not religious per se, to be honest. I have nothing wrong with faith. I think faith is an important part of life, but the fact that this giant eye staring at you all the time, yeah, maybe not. It's raining outside. Not in game, of course, because this is a desert, but I mean, it rains in the desert, does it not? I think north is the only place we haven't gone. What's up, man? What's up? You come to me. That's suspicious. Okay, looks like we're giving him this coin. You're a great man. Well, thank you. You here like you. Okay, I'm pretty sure this just means like. I mean, I guess he's hearing us because he's listening to us, but find the symbol. Where's my symbol? Symbol, symbol. Why am I failing? Help. Okay. I like you. I like you too, dude. Weird hobo man. Nothing wrong with hobos. He just kind of called out to us. Anyway, oh, we haven't been here yet. God's not dead. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so this is an example of like a puzzle we have to know. This is what I call a knowledge lock. So remember we played that game a little bit ago where we had to like rank the different types of people. We saw man, where we saw God was at the top. That one always won. Oh, there you go. Warriors beat out devotees, and that means that man should be in the bottom. And there you go. Sometimes I prefer the knowledge locks. The idea like, okay, you can get in here if you just understood something. It's like a test, right? You have to understand something about the game. Okay, so this is this little map here shows us where different locations were. This one was on the right. I don't know what it is, but we know it was over there. The cemetery's over here. Looks like we're right about church. I don't know what this last one is, but you can see there's one more symbol on here that has that kind of like box outline that denotes location. So I'm going to guess this is our last location, and it's the Abbey. Church, cemetery, and this is a garden. Sweet. But now we know this means garden. I'm going to guess this other one here that we've been seeing probably means plant. Or whatever I typed. I hope you're really going to see like how like this like all these different ways of like problem solving this game really come together, and it's just so satisfying to pull off. This is a really good puzzle game. What's up, fellas? What's going on? I want God to love me. Don't we all? And I want love something, okay? We want love from something. Okay, I don't know what this word is of what it looks like. This thing, okay. We want love from, who is this guy? I'm gonna call him Sun Hat. Because he looks like he has a sun for a hat. Okay, so we're gonna put old Sun Hat over here. Plants we just figured out. I guess it kind of just, why have these grouped together, I don't know, but I guess you kind of figure it out by this point. In this diff. So this is the preacher, Mr. Sun Hat. Yeah, again, you don't have to know the exact word, just like if you have some word down that you know what it means or it's associated with, you should be good. Yeah, I'm not a church guy, so I don't really know preacher just by looking at one. But Mr. Sun Hat is good. Okay, so I want love from the preacher. Is that normal? I'm starting to think this word doesn't mean love. Something over here, but I'm assuming you're going to be rude. Yeah, okay. Something's happening. Oh, he's gonna start walking. Okay, so assume if we walk behind him, yeah, we saw this a little bit earlier, but it was useless back then. Now we can use it now. We can kind of just act casual, walk with a group, even if we don't look anything like them, and we'll make it in no problem. Okay, now we're in like stealth mode. This is creepy. Let's see, we got some puzzle pieces we don't have, and then we can rotate. We got deaf, we got preacher, we got man, warrior, god, devotee, and back to deaf again. And like, okay, there's a lot of symbols. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing here yet. Looks like there's another one. I saw another one up here. Yep, over in the corner there, but I don't want to get locked in, so I'm going to get locked in. Sweet. Yep, that happened. I guess we can inspect this now, but looks like the same lock as before. Nothing to do here yet. Well, that was fast. How'd they get back here so quickly? And I'm going to assume there's something somewhere on the other side. Oh, we can actually see. Yeah, let's just check. Why not? Yeah, it looks like they're the same terminals as before. We don't know what to do here yet, but we will figure it out. See you nerds, I got some language to decipher. What's up, dude? What's up? You come to me.
Hey, you.
Oh, look at this. You help people and they help you back. There's a key in a pot. Interesting. So there's like a half and half pot, we got a stripy pot, and we got full pot, but stripy pot's got a key in it. If you're seeking the preacher, go to the garden. Preacher likes the garden. Don't we all? I mean, do we all? There are people who out here in the world that don't like plants. I would just... I mean, if you don't like plants, I'd like to understand why, you know? Because hate nature is like to hate existence. This is getting weird, but we did go to a church. I guess it gets a little bit more philosophical, you know? Me like music. Me like music, too. This guy playing... I love this sound design. Ooh, this is a word for this. This is a really weird word, but in like music theory, game theory, it's like a term, like if a music source in a game has like coming from an actual source, it's not just like, you know, general background music. It's actually like coming from a guy playing an instrument. Pretty famously in Luigi's Mansion, where Luigi just hums the Luigi Mansion theme the whole time. It just makes the world feel a lot more grounded. God likes you and me. I love to be liked. Okay, let's see. So, so we have I, or C. I guess we got this a while ago. Like, I guess it probably means that. Do we know these other ones yet? We got a face and we got a mouth. Well, you probably heard that thunderclap. Oh, maybe this means love. Or embrace. I have one for love and one for like. It's not very useful, is it? See if I can brute force this. That one and... Oh, I don't have enough symbols. Maybe this one finally has some use. No. Let's try the other way around. This is a lot of his game if you're not good at it like I am. Okay, so we're going to probably leave that for now. We don't quite know what these symbols mean. Okay, I got a new idea. See, like these hands are like wrapping around these people. I don't know what his words. Maybe this means like embrace. God embraces you. So that means this would be an embrace. I'm not sure what this top left one means. That's weird, is it not? Okay, it means talk apparently, not love. Help, that's a good one. Love and like and see and look. Talk. I don't know, where have we seen this symbol? Who's ever said... Well, maybe that guy up there, the hobo man. I feel bad calling him a hobo, but honestly, that's probably the best description. Does he say that I want to talk to you? Is that where the symbol came from? I'm not sure. Because we're looking for... Okay, remember... let's see if we can do this. Okay, so we're looking for half pot, strappy pot, full pot, but in this size ratio. Not seeing it yet. There's a lot of pots to check. I don't think... okay, so we can, like, inspect each area individually. Oh, I think this is what we're looking for. We got half pot, we got strappy pot, and we got full pot. Bingo. Yourself a key, okay. Maybe this is a release for plants. It's just a good place to hide stuff, you know. Ba-dum, why am I singing? You can talk to you again. Now we know more. It's also nice to talk to people again once you have like a better understanding of what words mean. So he's saying, preacher's not in the garden. I can't find the preacher. Plants are dying. I don't like dying plants. Wow, that is a good poem. It's not a poem, but it kind of sounds like it. I guess he wants to find the preacher because he's supposed to be watering the garden, but he didn't water the garden. What a man, you know. It looks like we got a cupboard here. Storing our potions. These might just be like medicine or bottles, but I like potions. I like believing people are witches, you know. Okay, me find something. Something find God. I'm going to the cemetery. I'm going up. The preacher. Well, this looks familiar. This looks like a compass. Oh, is this the Eye of God we've been seeing? And I believe we're also going to write down this message in a book, so you don't have to forget it. Okay, me find... Ooh, okay. So me find... Okay, this looks like an eye symbol, but then it has like that line next to it, which is like it's associated, but not actually the same. Okay, close the journal, just open up again. Why not? Okay, here we go. So, these are our last couple... our last symbols. So this is our pot. This is our potion. This is a key, and this means this new symbol we've learned must refer to the item we just picked up. A lens. It is a potion. They are witches. Who knew? Better start the mob. What's the word for fire? In pitchfork. You complete the translation of the devotees' language. Yes, we translated all of it. Now we're leveling up. Fun animation, but not sure what that means in world. Yeah, and that's how we complete an entire language. This game is great, man. I love it. Yeah, I do want to reiterate, I have played this game before, so I did remember some of the words. Not all of them. Again, I think this is fun to play a second time. But, I mean, don't feel too bad if you can't make connections as fast as maybe I've shown off, because I have done this before. I know a little bit more optimal playstyles. I think I struggled a little bit the first time I played this game because I'm not super great at languages. Like the whole idea of like certain symbols have like certain shapes and being related. I didn't pick up on that until the second playthrough. Or, okay, this is my technically second playthrough, but I did, like, do, like, a mini playthrough. I got to, like, the second level before I realized, you know what, I think I actually want to play this game for the channel, so I'm going to stop here. Okay, so looks like we need this symbol here, the lens symbol, so I'm going to rotate until we get that. Okay, it looks like the man looks a devotee. Good to know. Looks like we're getting some kind of knowledge here. Oh, this is so cool. I love like the mechanicalness of this game as well. You know, like the levers and like the dial. It's like a very like you put the dial in the wall and you turn it, and then the panel slides open. It's got a very kind of archaeologist Indiana Jones type of feeling to it. This is an archaeology game after all, I suppose. So don't mind me. I'm with them. Don't open your eyes and see for a second that's not true. Okay. And put the lens of truth from Majora's Mask. This is not the lens of truth, nor to look anything like it. Let's see, we need this symbol, and this symbol. I don't think these symbols mean anything, like the top ones. I think they're just to show you how to line things up. God looks at the instrument. Guess God's a music lover. It's got good taste. Now, if any musician was Jesus, who would it be? Like, which artist is Jesus? Let me know. Or don't let me know. That's a weird question to answer. The preacher talks to the man. Okay, so that was all the thingy-majigs. I'm assuming you're going to get a journal animation in a second. Yep. Did a little slide there. That was fun. Okay, now we got everything written down. So we got the man looks at the devotee. The devotee looks at God. God looks at the instrument, and the preacher talks to the man. What the hey does that mean? But as we read a second ago, found the lens found God. Okay. The preacher is going to the cemetery. I like how the preacher has like his name is just one letter. I wish my name was one letter. I guess that's common, or can be common in like some Asian languages like Chinese or Japanese. Kanji, I believe, is the name of one of those symbols. I mean, like groups of symbols. Like I said, not a language guy. Yeah, but like not a language guy. I think other cultures are pretty fascinating, to be honest, to learn the differences between them. See how one language or one like culture does something versus another culture, and I think it's more interesting is to look at the parallels. Like all of these cultures were founded, at different times in completely different places on the earth, yet they'll have some similarities. Okay, so this is the lens of God. God sees us. Still creepy. According to our book, God looks at... What is God looking at? Looks at the instrument. Okay. Looks like we can turn this. So it looks like the instrument's on the back. You can see it for a frame or two there. So if you rotate like this, the instrument should be what God's looking at. Okay. Whatever people are looking at these days. The man looks at the devotee. This is the man. And he wants to look over here. If he wants to look at the ground, the devotee is generally in his direction, I suppose. The preacher talks to the man. You're not the preacher. The preacher is Mr. Sunhat. I wish you could rotate this. Better than clicking A every time, but UI is the struggle of life. Where am I going with this? Even though this is definitely UX, user experience, not UI, user interface. I have a background in technology. That is why I talk about these things. And the devotee looks at God. Good choice, my dude. Why would God be in the underworld? I knew it was Satan. And I'm going full on Indiana Jones and using our lens to light a fire. And does this work in real life? I believe it does. Although maybe not quite that quickly. It depends on how like much your lens focuses stuff. Okay, look at the water pipe broke. It's bad, isn't it? Where's the plumber in this place? And we got a maze. Yay, more puzzle solving that has nothing to do with the concept of this game. Again, some of these puzzles are fun, but some of them just feel like needless padding. I mean, breaking up... Ooh. Mr. Sunhat is missing an arm. Like, he's missing an arm. Well. Help you find God now. Alright, I guess what I'm trying to say here. He's with God now. Anyway, padding, yes. Yeah, it's good to like not just like go full stop on a concept because then you'll burn out on it. I'm trying to follow the pipes. This should turn the water off, I presume. But yeah, like it's not good to go like full on a concept because you'll burn out of it. But like, I don't know, some puzzles just feel needlessly padding. Like they're just here to, you know. Well, I have set my piece on this. If I understand what I'm trying to say. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is a door. I thought that was something more interesting to interact with. Where does water go? Oh, I guess there's a drain here. I guess. Dumped a lot of water down that drain. But let's go up like the preacher man, Mr. Sunhat wanted to. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Name that reference. I'm running outside the warrior door now. Oh, fun. Sorry, other guys who really want to get in. I am going on solo.